All right, let's jump right in. Yesterday, I actually pulled this energy for the collective, but I didn't have the. I didn't sit down and record the video for it, and so I left the cards in place. But it's a good message, and so I'm still going to share it. Okay, so so the energy that I got was awakening genius, the call of the Muse, and it is what it is. Okay, those are the three top energies. What that feels like to me, oh, let me tell you some numbers too. That's 29, which is 11, 31, 4, and then 6. Okay, let's do this. So the Awakening Genius card comes in to talk about, insights, knowledge, wisdom, and ascended masters. There's a lot of healers who are probably going to receive a lot of changes, significant, I would say, upgrades in their healing capacities. There's knowledge coming in. I'm going to say ancient or old world knowledge. It's just knowledge. Yeah, it just feels good. It's good knowledge. I don't even know how to describe it. It just feels like it's very much tried and true. You can trust the information that's being received or that's coming in from this Awakening Genius card. This Awakening Genius card also tells about how you've awakened to your reality, right? To you realizing who you are. And we talked about this several times, I think, in some other readings. You realizing who you are, what you stand for. You're creating strong boundaries and you're holding yourself accountable to maintaining them. And that goes in all aspects of your life, from career to romance to finances, right? You're just saying, hey, I can't get that car if I don't keep putting this money away, or I can't do whatever. I can't be a great or find a great partner if I'm not a great partner. So, or a good person, so you're really having a lot of self-awareness. That's great. That is what is awakening in you. As far as even going a step further, this is like DNA activation. It's like new cellular regeneration. It's like you went and got a body peel or something, and everything is just refreshing in you. That's where this Call of the Muse card comes in. You're feeling more lighthearted, more carefree, more playful, more sexy, more energetic, just more free, just more in tune, in vibe, in flow. Very strong feminine energy coming in here. Very much flowy, creative energy. So you're looking at life, and we talked about this, I'm sure, before, looking at life and seeing all the different ways that it brings magic. It's seeing all the synchronicities in life and understand that there is a path that you can be led on, or that there's clues. It's learning how to take your experiences and your emotions and definitely use them to better yourself. The Call of the Muse also feels very much like a strong balance between the masculine and the feminine. It's very much, she's a ballerina, so I'm sure got some good balance, good core strength, but just very much in tune and in sync with the masculine and the feminine. However, the feminine energy does feel like it's more in the forefront now. But this is balance. This is really being able to just know thyself, right? This is really good energy. You're looking at life and taking creative ideas from it, and you're finding out what you really enjoy doing, and you're going out and doing it. You feel guided 100%. You have a lot of guidance that's around you on all these falling stars and these cards all the time with you. You can really trust your intuition at this point. You can really trust the information that you're receiving. Because it is what it is. You have learned. You're like, man, I've been around this block a couple of times. I'm peeping game now. I understand how this works. So I know that this is what it is card, or that saying, is a kind of a trigger point for some folks. Hell, I'm sure at one point it used to trigger me. Somebody just telling you it is what it is. Like, that's almost just being like, I don't know, it would just trigger me. It would irritate me. Like, it is what it is to me right now. Because that's not how I feel. I feel like I was wronged or something at some point. So sometimes it's hard for us to accept the truth. And we identify that, we know that, but that is one of those things that we just have to admit, right? It is what it is. We realize that when people said that to us, it triggered us and it made us mad because we really didn't want to see the truth about a situation, or we wanted to make it reasonings for it, or what have you. Bottom line is what it is. That's what life is. That's what life is too, right? So you're realizing that if you're realizing the rules of the game and how they can be played, you're realizing if I do this, then this happens in return. These are the laws, right? So it's like you understand the laws now a lot more clearly. And you're even going to, one, you have been testing them, or you're going to begin testing them even more, because you're really opening up to discovery. You're really wanting to get out there and learn some more. You're ready to open these doors and step into a whole nother world, literally. I mean, you're going to, like, really, 6 coming in with balance. It really just, you're just really pushing yourself. I don't even want to say you're pushing, because you're going there on your own with a lot of curiosity, fascination, desire to learn. Yeah, it's really strong desire to want to push and go forward into a new set of living, a new way of life, a new way of thinking, a new way of loving everything. And so you know what you need to change. You know what you need to do. You know it. It is what it is. You are not going to save or ever get rich if you don't save the money. It is what it is. You know, you got to save it. And even if you say, okay, I'm going to be blessed with the money, you still got to play the lottery consistently, or the sweepstakes, or what have you. It is what it is. So you already know what needs. If I want to be out of this relationship, then I need to take charge and get out. Like, I need to take onus of myself. I am my own sovereign being. And these are the steps that I need to do to get to where I want to be, because it's what I want. And I'm deserving to go get it. So it is what it is. It's a talk. It's like a little self-talk with, or tough talk with some love in it, though. Like, give yourself some compassion as you go through that. But just realize, okay, I got to accept this. I got to let these emotions come on through but I got to accept this, because it is what it is. And I'm ready for growth. And if I want growth, then these are the areas that I need to improve on. And so love yourself and be compassionate as you go through that. But, okay, that's the energy. We're going to go through a quick clarification and close it out. So awakening genius is clarified by the 8 of Raphael. It says there's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, and a spiritual quest. See, I told you that spiritual quest. That's that curiosity I was saying about going and moving forward and wanting to look and see what's behind door number 1. Like, it's like really wanting to know what's out there. That's your spiritual quest. And you can trust that there are guides there with you right now, and they're going to be there for a while. It's like you have awakened to... It's like you've awakened to a new frequency that you're on. You are able to now see and understand and hear and know yourself even better, so that you can navigate through life. It's great. So if there's something better waiting for you, that's you knowing what you need to do. You know that there's something greater. You know that you want more. You know that you want love. You know you want all these things. So you know what you got to do. It is what it is. Come on, let's do it. Let's go. I'm cheering for you all the way. You have the 9 of Michael that also clarifies it, that says your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome that you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Let it go. Let it go. Go ahead and dance. Go ahead and let that stuff go. Let it go, so that you can be free and you can fill yourself with more positivity. Remember I told you, you don't have to question what you're receiving at all. You don't have to. You can. It's tried and true. The information and the intuition that you have, as you become more aware of who you are and how you operate, you can trust what you're getting when it's coming in. The 10 of Gabriel also comes. It says, ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours and trying too hard to please others. We no longer do that. What we do is realize that it's okay to ask for help because we are now calling in. We know how to call in people. We know how to receive now. We know how to accept help when it comes our way, right? We've got that. We know that now. I'm sure you guys got that one. All right, so you're ready to receive. You're ready to ask and allow for that help to come to get you to the next space. Remember, your worry is not necessary. You're on a good quest. Do what you know is right for you. The call of the Muse comes in with the King of Gabriel, the Queen of Michael, and the Star. The King of Gabriel says, keep your eyes on the big picture and leave the details to others. Yeah, because we're allowing help to come in. An experience that leads to success. Remember, I said, I've been around this block before. You already know this game. Now you know how to play. You know the rules now. And this is genuine concern for others. You understand. You're allowing yourself to become more vulnerable. You're allowing yourself to feel your heart a little bit more. And you're also allowing yourself to move forward. Because you're allowing and you're seeing yourself in this new light, you're excited to move forward. Yeah, you definitely are. The Queen of Michael comes in and says, you know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience. A time for career rather than relationships. Yeah, that's true. You are focusing on yourself, and that's okay. Go out there and do everything. Be creative. Find your niche. Find what you want to do. Find your purpose. Do what's going to do to make you happy, right? Because the star energy, focus in. You continue to heal, and you have healed. You are understanding how to pour into yourself. You understand now what makes you tick a little bit better. It's great energy. Again, with this king and queen showing up, this is that nice feeling of that masculine and feminine energy bonding together. It is like you have really come into a nice sense of balance. It's a really good energy. It's stern and loving enough to say, get up and get going. And it's fiery enough to, or curious enough to want to get out and do it too. It's excited. It's excited energy that it feels great. It's a great blend of energy. So the star says, it's a dream come true. Believe in yourself in the end of difficult situations. There you go. I told you there's healing that has happened. You've also been told your worry is unnecessary, right? Focus on the outcome that you desire, okay? Stay mindful of your thoughts. It is what it is. Get clarified with the Page of Michael. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed, and review contracts and documents very thoroughly. Okay. This is you speaking your truth. I feel like this is a new way of speaking, actually, too. A new way that you speak to yourself and that you speak to others. There is a partnership coming in. Oh my gosh, how could I forget to tell you about that? There is a partnership that is coming in. I'm going to come back to that in a second. But that partnership can also be just career-based. It may not be a romantic partnership, but there is one coming in for sure. And it's great because you know now how to enter into a partnership. You know now how to enter into a relationship. So you're going to be able to speak exactly. Oh, it's going to be great. You're going to speak exactly what you need to say, and you're going to know how to say it in a whole new way that you're going to be surprised at how great you're going to be able to communicate with others now. The Two of Raphael. Two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, and don't give up on those you love. So here again is that partnership that's making me smile. So here's that partnership that's coming in. Again, this can also be career related. This is a partnership in business. That's why there is going to be that need to review any type of legal documents very well before you enter in any contracts. So just take your time with that. Just make sure to review, call in some help of legal folks if you need to, just extra advice so that you you just know that you feel confident when you get ready to prepare to move forward. But next is new beginnings. Okay. So I told you this is a new life because you recognize what it is and you know how to use all your experience to navigate yourself through now. You are starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. You are in a new cycle. You are on a new frequency. You are in a new vibe. It feels great. Life for you is changing. It has changed. It's broadening. It's awakening. This partnership that's coming in feels really good. It feels nice. It actually feels like it's going to take its time. And that's because you're a new person. You ain't even trying to rush like that. You're just like, I understand how to handle this. I understand where my desire to want to get into a relationship so fast and love hard and fast comes from. I understand. You know how to talk. You hear yourself a lot clearer now. So you know what you want and what you need in your relationships when it comes to romance. And so you're going to be able to communicate so much better to your partner. I'm so proud of all of you who are going into these relationships. And even in business, you're going to be able to win over people with a nice charisma. You'll have a nice swag about yourself, what have you. You will be a charming individual, much more charming than you used to be. You're starting over. You're seeing yourself and life differently, and you have a lot of success coming to you. This King of Gabriel and Queen of Michael, this relationship just feels like it's going to take its time, that you're going to be friends. That's the most, like, you're like, I want to be friends first. I want to just take my time and go with the flow. I'm not in a rush to do anything. And it's cool because actually you're going to find a partner who's like, kind of like, hey man, like you guys have kind of got enough of what all of that. I mean, I feel like for those of you who've been living hard and fast, and those of you who just seasoned a little bit, okay. We've experienced a good amount of emotions right now. We know what we want now this time. So it's not even as thrilling as it used to be. So your whole way of vibing with relationships is different. And so you want to start with someone that you actually grows on you a little bit. You want to start with somebody who actually is your friend. And you want to just take your time in love now. So that's great. And you're going to do it. I think it's great energy. And I wish you nothing but success. We'll talk again soon.